Hello, this is yours truly, Clarice, and it's about 7 minutes before 10 a.m. Today, the 17th of July, 2019. Nowadays it's truly a luxury to stay in bed after 6 a.m. and to call it a day earlier than 9:30, past 10 o'clock, past 11, di ba? It used to be an unholy hour for us, but nowadays it gets to be a routine. It's due to the 1-month-old baby boy, very, very cute, overweight, baby bonito, and also a 2-year-old toddler. She's Jewel Madeline. So the house can give any visitor a scare if we're not going to appoint a time to receive them. So please bear with us. With the reorganization taking place at this time, I'm talking about the company, Talaga Information and Business Consultancy. The operations from 2018 to the present date is in need of settlements. It's also a good thing because the receipts and the bills need at least 3 identified parties or entities in order to do so. So these parties must have names, and the names must have faces, and these faces must have other physical attributes and personal identification, as well as references. And the only way that the rest of 2019 can be meaningful for me, my family, and for the rest of the regions who would be formalizing the recognition of each other's contribution to nation building. It's for the different branches of the government to take stock, to reorganize, and to take cognizance of faces, to a name, to a paper ownership. So how will the personal follow-ups and the billers and collectors, those who want to air their grievance, and the rest of social, personal, business calls find me, yours truly, Clarice? Obligations are obligations, and we know that for a fact. And then there's the friendship moment. I hope to make up for not getting in touch, for not being part of the circulation. You'll understand why the moment I tell you how it is at home, our situation. Actually, while we're sorting out the technicalities, I would just like to say that I will remain open and available for any communication. Starting tomorrow, inaayos ko na po ang receiving area and the schedule so that our talks will not be bogged down or will not be interrupted by crying babies or a very energetic toddler. So at the appointed time, I will be showing I will be amenable to exploring ways and means so that we can find ways how to fulfill my obligation even in this current status. Kuya, ano po? So we're still here in the shop, and just to take you to where I am right now. Nandito po kami. Yan, this is the shop, the Sisters Project. And as you can see, there's a lot more, but hopefully we can finish all this before the week ends. O, diba? Hi! So that's why I really have to divide my time between the household chores and this the sisterhood venture. So I'll be playing the nanny, grandmother, and the working part-time for now so I too can earn my keeps. And there will also be sorting out of how to divide chores. Since there has been no grand prize winner contender for some of the works who have won an award, actually, kasi dapat na i-award na to last nung 2004, 2005. Kaya lang nagkaroon ng mga technicalities. And along the way, nagkaroon ng different claims. So may claims and counterclaims. And now, before the physical turnover of this asset get to be in a form of a formal announcement, the formal introduction of Clarissa talaga Garcia is out in the open. There are some technicalities that need sorting out. So, since wala pa pong iba as of this time na kagaya ko na personally nagpupunta, because some other Clarissa Garcia are going to the offices via their representative kasi for all sorts of reasons, bedridden and being represented by the husband. So ako pa lamang po yung personally na may mapapakitang CV na meron pong personal circumstance and the rest of my heirs, the descendants na nakapwesto na. So, rest assured that July 17th, 2019 is already within the proceeding sa court calendar. So, the process of recognition is already grinding. The daily participation and contribution to the business of our life must be prioritized by me. It's basic human rights. That's why the legal work, I would be asking the help of our legal counsel to safeguard the premise that one human life is actually sacred, diba? Na dapat yung mga mag-aalaga sa mga infants and sa babies na to should be the proper guardian, okay? Dapat walang confusion sa identity ng mga mag-aalaga sa babies na to. I mean, there are already ways and means I can make partial payments para umusad ang mga payables even in my current status. Let it be known na ginagawa ko ito para hindi ma-abused ang mga inaalagaan ko and ang peace of mind ng mga walang kinalaman sa mga transaction kung ano man po ang gustong hingin sa akin na kabayaran ng ating mga kababayan. So up to now, nag-iipon na kami ng mga transcript of past communication so that while we await our turn sa judicial processes, my good faith remains. With the help of friends and some communities who support us, I hope to make amends and to dispense of my obligations. One form of responsibility ay through the partial payments na gagawin ko. Partial payments and my availability for communication while at the same time preparedness to explore our own lawful options. There will be a test case for deed of assignment, another for signing up of a contract, liquidating some of our assets. It also helps that I am able to prove my hands to be clean enough to be able to take refuge in our justice system. So, diba, may kasabihan po tayo, only those with clean hands can take refuge in judicial system, in our justice system. That's why the past years have been the past operation where so many of our community, so many of our kababayan have supported me, have supported us, and that this time around, this support will be manifested talaga. Not just de facto, but in the judicial system, in the legislative system, and of course in the executive branch of the government. So maraming salamat po. This is yours truly, Clarissa talaga. So stay tuned for the modification and for the allotment of for defining the schedule, diba? Kung ano po ba talaga ang gusto niyo makuha sa amin. Is this lawful? Can we put up our own defense against this or for this? So, wag lamang pong, mababastos or magkakaroon ng mga verbal abuses. And tsaka, kasi hinaharap ko naman po kung alin yung dapat kausapin at ano po ba yung mga hinihingi sa amin. So, iko-quantify lang po. Sa tulong po ng ongoing cooperation with my legal counsel and with the people who are helping us, magkakaroon din po kami ng panahon para yung amin naman pong hinaing ang dinggin